already the layout. Okay, ang sunod na natin gagawin is kailangan natin siya ng lagyan ng buhay, or once I click this, it should bring me to somewhere else, or to another actions which is corresponding to the actions that we wanted to. So like for example, even for the for your carousel, kung may image yan, katulad nito, kung gusto ng customer o gusto niyo yung client niyo or yung public user niyo, pag-click nito is it will bring you to the details. So pwede rin lagyan niyo ng hyperlink to. Okay. Now, if you go down in our products also, so kung i-click mo to, it should bring you to the product details. Now, if I click the button buy now, the system should bring me to the basket, meaning this should be added to the basket directly. Now, if I wanted to see the details on this, so you need to have another page just for the details. For this case, I have already created on this on few meetings that we had previously. So, ulitin lang natin yan ngayon. Okay? So, I want you, everyone, while you are watching this, try to also follow me para at least sabay-sabay tayo. Okay? Uh, para mas matutunan nyo. Kaysa mag-copy and paste lang tayo, hindi nyo na ano yan, hindi nyo parang hindi natin natutunan yung gusto nating intindihin. Okay? Now, first is let me get this name. So kung yung mga wala pang product details, ito ang gawin natin. Okay? So kailangan nyo naka-stop yung running ng application nyo before kayo mag-modify or mag-add ng any text sa controller nyo. Okay? Kasi ang controller is required to have stop the application. Otherwise, sa mga lower version ng Visual Studio, hindi ka makapag-edit. Sa mga higher version ng Visual Studio like 2019, you can edit but it will not be wala siyang effect. So, the only effects will happen if you restart your Visual Studio, okay, or your application. So, what we will do, again, we are now on the controller. Controller is the main processor of the applications, right? As we have explained it also in the beginning. Now, controller is our main processor, while our view are our UI or GUI or graphics unit interface. Now, since it is a graphics unit interface, meaning visible siya, so uh, ito yung appreciation ng lahat ng user or lahat ng kliyente or lahat ng public user. So kung ano nakikita nila doon sa yun ng nila, doon nila nakikita yung beauty ng application mo. While the controller is your brain, meaning gaano ka man kaganda, kung kukunti lang naman yung laman ng utak mo, iba din yun, di ba? May iba naman tama-tama lang yung beauty, pero mataba naman yung utak. So, ganun din. So, kahit na gaano kaganda ang application o web page natin, pagtingin mo lang, wow, ganda. Pero pag click mo doon sa mga ibang features niya or sa full functions niya, is wala kang nakukuha or hindi mo na-achieve yung satisfaction mo doon sa application na yan or sa website na yan, di ba? Maraming mga ganyang website eh. Sa sa graphics pa lang napakaganda eh. Mapawaw ka talaga pagbukas mo pa lang. Pero yung meron ka ng gustong hanapin na yung information na napaloob sa application na yan o sa website na yan, hindi mo mahanap. So, what is the use kung napakaganda pero hindi naman siya nagagamit. Okay? Now, so that's why home controller is about 80%, or let's say to be fair enough, 60% of the whole processing or the whole uh, uh, the whole time para sa project is the controller. Now the remaining will be like 20% or let's say 30% will be on the UI, and then the rest of that will be related to databases. Since we are not mostly uh, uh, have much of the time for the databases, because ang databases naman is meron naman siyang naka-assign na DBA or database administrator. Now, the people which is under for the database administrator, they are the one who will give you the query, uh, the functions, all this stuff should be the DBA because sila ang expert doon sa databases. Saka sila ang nag-guide sa'yo na dapat ganito ang gawin mo para hindi machuchok yung database mo. Otherwise, kahit na gaano ka taas yung bandwidth na ni-purchase mo ah, sa domain or sa yung o sa domain, 'di ba? Yung example, HostGator, doon ka bumili ng domain mo, tapos yung bandwidth mo doon unlimited. Pero yung sa database mo naman is hindi maganda pagkagawa doon sa database mo, mabagal pa rin ang application nyo. Kasi pag-click nyo pala ng search, kung meron kayong hanapin, or pag-click mo pala ng product details, pupunta siya sa database, pero hindi maganda pagkagawa ng database mo, mabagal din siya makakuha ng response. Now, like me, I am also a DBA, so I was been doing a DBA for about 11 years or more. So, for development, I have experience for more than 20 years. Sa awa ng Panginoon, aral-aral pa din. Okay? Now, what we will do now. So, on the controller, you can create a kahit anong gusto mong controllers. Okay? Now, controller is you need to understand what is controller, because before you can decide to use the controller, you must understand first. Controller is the processor, right? Ito na sinasabi natin, the main processor. So, kung patakbuhin mo ang program mo currently, since our default controller is home, so it will bring you automatically into the index, which is inside on the home controller. So, if you notice, if you look into our URL, you will find that this is your local host, or let's say you have domain, let's say www.rosalind.com, you will only find automatically rosalind.com without any other actions. Reason that by default, any home or any control, I'm talking about any controller that has index, that is by default. So, hindi na niya kailangan basahin pa yung index. Automatically, sabihin lang niya, okay, pupunta ako doon sa index. Yan na yung pinaka-default niya. Okay? But, like about contact or other actions that are not, that is not the standard or that is not the default. So, hindi yan pupunta doon automatically unless i-redirect natin siya doon or ipo-point natin siya doon. Okay? You get the point? Now, ano ba yung sinasabi ni sir? Ang sinasabi ko ganito. So, kung i-type ko dito ang home is your controller, right? Now, inside your home, meron ka mga actions. What are the actions that we had currently? We have index, about, and contacts. They are the actions. It is by default. Index is the default. Once you type only home, it will bring you to the index. Wherever you put this index, either on the last point, let's say on the line 33 or in line 15, that is still fine. That's the application will search this index word, okay, or index action. Now, if I type that home slash index, then enter, exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. Walang nagbago eh, 'di ba? So, tanggalin ko naman ang home, and just press enter, I get so the same screen or the same expectation. So, meaning that index is the default on every controller. So it doesn't matter, gagawa ko ng another controller. As long as there's an index, the system automatically bring you to the index. Okay? Now, let's say I wanted to go on contact. So you see home. This is your controller. And then your actions. What is your action? Let's say about. Okay? Just enter the about. It will bring you to about. So, uh, naintindihan niyo yung ngayon? Or nagka-idea na ba kayo? So, controller is our the main processor or the main para ito yung pinakabahay, di ba? Controller is sa bahay. Now, inside sa bahay nyo, meron kayong kwarto-kwarto, merong kusina, dining room, okay? So, those are parts of the house, okay? Now, so to get into that, so kailangan mo i-type kung anong pangalan ng bahay nyo and then saan ka pupunta sa bahay nyo, sa loob ng bahay nyo. Okay, so I would say contacts, contact, then it will bring me to contact. Now, just make it sure that you have typed in exactly the correct text. It doesn't matter either it is big or small, okay lang yan. Pero kailangan wrong spelling wrong. Kung mali ka, like for example, home, nalagay mo lang is homes, wala yan. Kasi sabihin ng controller, sabihin ng Visual Studio, I tried to find homes, but hindi ko nakikita dito sa project mo. Okay? Now, next is, okay, tama naman yung home. Okay? Now, sabi mo naman, I need to go for contact. Pero nalagay mo ng is contacts. So, the system would say, I tried to find contacts inside your home, but I didn't find contacts. Clear? Now, if you look into the hierarchy, first is controller. Now, on the controller, we say home. So, hanapin niya si home inside the controller. You get me? Now, if I type is or homes, hanapin niya si homes inside the controllers. Now, if I type here contact, hanapin niya si contact inside the home controller. So I'm talking about home is searching on the controller folder. This is a controller folder. And this is your controller. Huwag kayong malito ha. Baka tawag nito. Baka iba yung pagkabigkas ko. Kaya baka hindi nyo naiintindihan. Again, if I type, the first is hanapin ng system is the one inside the controller. Inside controller folder. Controller folder. Now, if I found that controller inside that folder, then if you try to search contacts, he will find contacts under on that controller. Nalilito na ba? Ako, budyo nalilito din ako sa mga ano ko eh. Okay. So, controller, there's a folder called controller in a Visual Studio. Here, this is the controllers. This is folder, okay? Folder. This is not the actual controllers, but this is called controllers folder. Okay? Malinaw? Inside that controllers folder are the controllers. Inside the controllers are the actions. Every actions, there's corresponding views. Clear? May tanong? Natutulog na ata mga estudyante ko ah. Oh, kala ko nakatulog na kayo ah. Huwag naman. Okay. Ma'am Rosalyn, baka nangunusblid ka na. Nadali lang, di ba? Bahay, ang bahay is nasa sa loob siya ng lupa. So, yon ang controller folder is sa lupa, di ba? Yung bahay, yung lupa mo, let's say, 1 hectare. Inside the 1 hectare, meron ka isang bahay pa doon. May isang bahay kang bahay kubo. So, inside the bahay kubo, meron kang ilang kwarto doon. Bahay kubo pa yan, ha? Pero may mga kwarto. Say, meron kang isang kwarto, sala, saka kusina, dining room. Now, so, ang lupa is a folder, control folder. Okay, again, tinitranslate ko na to into something na mas madali na siya intindihin. Now, control folder is lupa. Now, inside the lupa is meron kang bahay. That is your controller. Now, inside your controller, meron kang mga partition sa bahay mo. Meron kang kwarto, kusina, saka dining room. So, those are called actions. Inside the actions, meron kang tinatawag na view or corresponding views. View is kung paano mo pinaganda yung loob ng kwarto mo. Okay? You got it? Now, if you go into the index and then right click on that, you will find go to view. In this go to view, it will bring you to paano mo pinaganda ang kwarto mo. Paano mo ginawa ang kwarto mo. That's the view. Now, actions is the processor or the processing. So meaning if the application bring you to inside that action, before it will bring you to the view, it process something. Like, kung papasok ka ng kwarto nyo, ano ba unang gagawin nyo? Bubuksan yung pintuan, di ba? Bubuksan. No? Paano bubuksan ng pintuan kung may susi? So, kung may susi, kailangan mo hanapin yung susi, isaksak mo yung susi, tapos hilahin mo, papasok o palabas, saka ka papasok. That's how it in reality. In reality, kung paano ka makapasok, kung paano ka nakakarating doon sa loob ng kwarto. In application, it is exactly the same. Now, in application, it is a line processing. What I mean by line processing? I mean, if you go to index, you have line starting from line 11, 12, 13, and 14. This is the last line. Okay? Start by line 11, 12, 13, and 14 is the last line. Now, controller is processing. So, it's line by line is very important for Visual Studio. The good thing is yung application natin is sobrang bilis magbasa. So, if your codes is really nice, nice coding, mas hindi siya maganda, hindi siya parang spider web na codes, that will give you a better performance. It's because the better codes, it will be shorten the codes. Like for example, kung meron kang 100 codes at nagawa mo siya ng 75 codes, so that is better than hundreds. Kasi kung babasahin naman niya yung buong hundreds, incorporate mo sa babasahin lang niya yung 75, mas nauna natapos yung 75 naman, di ba? So that's it. Now, what I mean by lines by lines. So I would say I have here, say string. I would say data type string name in MA is equal string dot empty. This is line 13. On line 14, say in MA is equal to Rene and then n. So I always every line I have always the n. Okay. Otherwise, if this n is in here, then it's considered that this is one line. Now, since there's no connection at all, so the system will say, okay, this is wrong, this is bugs, or this is error. You will find the red text here, or something like this, and you will find that down that there is an error. See, if you click on error list, you will find expected semicolon or semicolon expected, meaning the system is expecting you to have the semicolon on this line. If you click that or double click on this error, it will bring you to the right line. But remember, sometimes the system is giving you is on the wrong line. It's because based on the analysis of the system, sometimes it's not accurate. So, for example, kama ko lang to, I was expecting that this two here, two line, it should be considered as one command. So it will say the system is a local variable of or functions name enemy is already defined in the scope. So kung double click ko to, okay, nandito ako dinala niya. Pero since this is a one line, I don't know bakit ganun ang pagkasabi niya. Okay? Now, intindihin nyo yung error, pwede nyo i-search yung error sa Google para mabigyan pa kayo ng linaw pa. So the error on this, you cannot make this a single line. Reason that this is the implementation, okay, and this is the instance. So meaning, uh, tawag nito, this is a variable implementation. Meaning, palagay mo, for example, si Salvador. Ang si Salvador, ipapangalan ko sa kanya, papangalan, for example, ako ang ama ni Salvador. So, itong bata na to, papangalan ko tong Salvador. So, ang bata is a variable. So, variable siya kasi wala pa naman siyang value, 'di ba? So, this is NMA. Now, so we have an initial value which is empty, so or string. So, ginawa natin siya sa string. So, that is one command. Now, next is itong bata na to is papangalanan ko na. So, I would say Salvador na to siya. Okay? Siya na si Salvador. Salvador del Mundo, ah. Uh, huwag ka magalit sa akin, buddy, ah. Biro lang yan. Now, okay. So that's how the system will execute your codes. Meaning, from this line, this line, this line, this line, until this line. Okay. Once you get into this line, it will bring you to these lines, right? These views. Now the system will read it line by line again. Imagine that. So if you have total of 255 lines, 245 lines accurately, we have 245 lines. Plus, we have here around how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. So, 245 plus 10, 255 lines ang babasahin ng system. Saka ka makakita ngayon ng actual view. Got it? Aba, tulog na naman. Ha? Sige. Naintindi lang ba? Okay. So, I have here Salvador, enemy Salvador, and then I want to bring the Salvador to the view. So to bring that Salvador to view, I need to use the object. On that object, we have different types of object. I would say view object like view bugs, view context, view data, view message, view page, ang dami. So, but commonly, to store the data temporarily, we can use view bugs or view data or view that message or view. Okay. Now, what we will do is let's use the view bug dot name is equal to NMA. So meaning, uh, I assign the variable of NMA to an object. Now, this object, I can use this object inside the my views. Okay. Now, punta ako ng views. I would say this is the okay, ito dito natin ilagay. Itong getting started, blah blah blah. Gusto ko i-display dito yung object ko. So, I just copy that and paste. But to work that, you need to add the ampersand. Meaning, this is a functions or this is a variable that you need to look into. If you don't put the ampersand or at sign, that is considered as text. So let's do that. So if you notice, I have here viewed vag.name. Okay, view vag.name. I was expecting that this should be Salvador. Okay, because if you look into our controller, that NMA was assigned to an object called viewVag.name. So I would expect that this name should be Salvador on this case. So to do that, I need to add the ampersand for the system to read that this is a functions or a variable. Now I save that and then I just back to the controller, back to the Chrome and then refresh. You will find Salvador. Okay? May tanong? Hello? Kaya tulog na ata talaga itong mga estudyante ko. Sumakit na o naka-nosebleed o naka-nosebleed na 'tong mga 'to. Anyway, guys and gentlemen, this is our life. So if you really want to go into web applications, we need really to go into this. Now, uh, we will do more on the advanced, but for now we will only do on the basic. So on this, I need you to understand exactly how it really works. So again, sa mga paano ba to? Sa mga salitang kalye na lang, no? So meron kang loop o palagay natin mga ano na lang, yung mga simpleng text na konteksto na madaling intindihin. Now, lupa, tapos lagay mong bahay. So, lupa is our controller homes, our controller folder, and our bahay is a controller. Our controller, yung bahay natin is meron siyang partition called kwarto. So, that is called actions in the controller. Now, inside the actions, there are processing or processes. Okay. Now, on that processes exactly the same way on how we will get into the ROM. So, on that ROM, I can design the process. Either way, let's say bago ka makakarating sa kwarto na yan o bago ka makapasok sa kwarto na yan, dapat ganito ang gagawin mo. Okay? So, that is the processing. That is called processing. Now, on that, I would say, uh, again, to design or to create the variables again. I think for everyone na hindi IT, hindi graduate ng IT or IT man kayo but you are not is specifically for the information technology or for computer science. If you heard, I know this sa mga hospital is variable sa inyo is common, right? I think Miss Ma'am Rosalyn, parang sa courses nyo ata meron pa rin kayong mga word ng variable. Sa ano din to sa science, 'di ba? Sa science subject meron din to tawag na variable. Variable is variable is a temporary data storage, meaning memory storage lang siya. So meaning gagawa ka ng isang variable tapos doon mo ilalagay yung temporary information or temporary data. Now, if that for example, uh, nabangga ka, nakalimutan mo na ngayon yung laman ng temporary variable mo. That's the memory variable or temporary variables. Meaning, hindi siya permanent. Naisip mo ngayon, pero pagka nakaapak ka ng ano naapakan mo dyan, bigla mong nakalimutan yung iniisip mo. So, that's called variable, temporary variable. And a variable, you can define first is the type, data type. Yan tinatawag na data type. Now, on the data types, meron tayong different types of or different type of data type. Meron tayong alphanumeric which is called string. Okay? Kung gusto mo naman ng decimal, so you would use decimal. Now, if you want to have without decimal, so you can say double or long or float. These are all the numbers. Okay? All of these four are the numbers. There are other more and more types that related to numbers. Okay? But string is alphanumeric. Okay? And decimal has a decimal, double without a decimal, long without a decimal, float without a decimal. But it has a difference on the length. So for example, a double is maximum of 9 digits or 7 digits. I forgot how long gaano kalaki ang double. And then long is another double than the double, and then float is double than the long. So depende sa kung gaano kalaki ang kailangan yung data. Now, decimal naman is you know already this, right? It's pretty simple. Now, string is alphanumeric. Okay, so to assign a variable, you need to have the data type, which is this is the one that we mentioned. Now next is the name. So name is doesn't matter. So uh, simple like this. So say data type, then variable name, var name, then instance or initialization. So you say instance. So simple like that, right? So the variable it should have these three contents. We have the data type, the variable name, and the instance. Meaning, ano initial value niya. So in our case, we have data type and we have the name. In MA is our variable name, and then our instance. So I would say this is string empty. Or I would say automatically as Salvador is perfectly fine also. Okay, Salvador. So I can remove this from here and use that. That is perfectly fine. Now, this is what I told you earlier that I mentioned earlier that you must have prepare your codes in straightforward codes. You simply pero diretso. Wag yung spider codes. Because kung spider codes ka, katulad yung kanina, it depends kung may ibang purpose ka. It depends kung may ibang purpose ka. Pwede mong ganito. So, ito kasi, it depends sa purpose. Pero usually, ginagamit ko siyang ganon kung gagamitin ko tong variable so many ito variable na to so many cases or so many instances. Baka may mga condition pa ako, kaya so kailangan ko siyang initial ko lang muna siya ng empty. Now, the issue here supposed to be kung hindi naman siya uh, kung constant lang naman yung value niya, tapos ginawa ko pa siyang ganito, is a waste of time, right? Because kasi binasa pa to ng system tong line 13, tapos basahin pa rin niya ang line 14. This is exactly kung gagawin lang naman dito siya, isama natin siya dito sa line 13 lang. So, isang basahan lang instead na dalawa. Now, but it again, uh, it depends on the purpose. Okay? Now, if the purpose mo kung gagamitin mo si NMA for so many instances, but you must consider that this is initially it should be empty, is because I need to assign it the value later on. So that's perfectly fine. But if you have say a constant variable, then or constant value, then put that constant value directly to the variable instead of doing it on another line. Clear? Malinaw ba? Sa Franco. Okay. Ah, may mga katanungan or may nalilito na ba? Okay. Empty meaning empty is empty, meaning wala siyang laman. So I would say tanggalin i-remark ko to. So double quotation is actually double slash forward slash is remarks for Visual Studio. So let's say I remark this NMA as wala siyang laman. So initially I have assigned is empty. So let me save this and then run. What happened is you will not get any of uh, the data. See? Wala. Wala, di ba? Now, if I add, I remove, sorry, if I add Salvador in this case here, copy, paste, should be one quotation, one equal only, and then run. Then I have here the Salvador. Okay. Now, if I want this to be empty first, and then assign the value later on, empty, then assign Salvador here, then that is also perfectly fine. But again, this is a cause of uh, performance. The reason that uh, tawag nito, binasa mo na niya itong first line and then the second line, which is exactly the same output as we put sa single line. Now, you will not feel this kasi mabilis naman siya is reading or is doing debugging of your codes for a milliseconds. It's sobrang bilis. Now, also it depends on, first is the yung client user, kasi kung yung laptop, yung PC naman niya is yung mga ano pa, yung mga 95 pa, Windows 95. Sigurado maramdaman mo yon. Pag run mo pa lang, maramdaman mo, ba, matagal-tagal na antayin ko si Salvador Pero kung sa mga ngayon, sa mga modern na mga computer, hindi mo ramdam ang sobrang bilis. Okay? Lalo na yung PC ni Ma'am Rosalyn, hindi mo ramdam talaga. Pag pindot mo na ganun, automatically nandiyan na no? Ang bilis Pero lang kaya talaga wag kayong maano sa akin, okay? So again, we will only talk about or discuss about the basic codings or implementation or scripting for controllers. We will not go into much more advanced, otherwise hindi lang nosebleed aabotin natin. Okay? Now, so what I mean is that let's say I was assigned the string name NMA is equal to Salvador empty. Reason that I assign Salvador in the next line. Now, I will say, sir, so what is uh, how do you what are the scope for the variable? Scope for the variable is that if you are assigned that variable inside your actions, that variable only works inside that action. You got me? Ibig sabihin, kung ang mga gamit mo is standard lang siya sa kwarto. For example, yung higaan mo sa kwarto mo 'yan, di ba? So, sa kwarto mo lang 'yan. Hindi 'yan pwede magagamit sa sala. Reason that hindi man siya common, di ba? Yung variable na 'yan is a private variable inside your actions. So like yung kama mo, hindi man imposible naman siguro na nandun yung kama mo sa kwarto tapos nakahiga ka dito sa labas. Na sa, nakahiga ka sa kama mo pero nandito ka sa labas ng kwarto mo. Hindi yun pwede, di ba? Imaginary na yun kung ganun. So, that is two types of variables implementation. We have called private and public. So, private variables, usually, it is only accessible inside your controller, while the public variables are accessible in all actions. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. The private variables are only accessible inside your actions, while the uh, public variables are accessible to all your actions inside the controller. Malinaw? Ibig sabihin, string name is could only use inside index. I cannot use NMA in about. So I would say view bag dot NMA, our name is equal to NMA. Okay? This is work because NMA, sir. Okay. Saan tayo? Huwag tayo dito. Dito tayo sa contacts. Okay, sa contacts wala si NMA dito So, okay, view bag that name is equal to NMA. Then start. Then the system will say, no, I didn't find or enemy does not exist in the current context. Ibig sabihin, kasi si enemy is a private variable which is inside this index or this action. But if you notice that enemy was also this assigned in about, okay? Kaya nga kanina gumagana yung gawa ko kanina kasi nandito si enemy sa inside the about. Meaning, I can define the same exactly variable name on different actions. Walang problema yon. Kahit parang ano yan, parang yung kwarto mo, pwede ka sa bawat kwarto mo, pero meron kang pare-pareho na kama, pareho ang size, pareho ang kulay ng bedsheet mo. Yan yung mga variable. So, pwede siya gamitin mo exactly the same on different actions. But, if you make it this one on the public, this should be unique. Hindi siya pwede may kapareho if it is from assign on the public. So, to assign this on the public, you need to bring this one outside from the action. So, I would say, this string NMA, i-cut ko to, ilipat ko siya dito sa pinakataas. Okay? So, nasa labas siya, ha? Sa labas siya nasa loob ng bahay, pero nasa labas ng mga kwarto. You got me? Nasa labas ng bahay, nasa loob ng bahay, pero sa labas ng mga kwarto. So, that is the public variable. So, to identify that this is a public variable, you must always assign him as a public. So, we say public string, or I will say static string, NMA, then yan. So, ibig sabihin, this is a public variable with a static value of empty. Okay? Now, if you go down, Salvador is here. It's perfectly fine. Okay? Now, if you go here down, you will find that we assign again a private variable called enemy, which is already available on our public variable. Okay? Pero hindi siya nag-error is reason that bakit hindi siya nag-error? May makakasagot yan? Bibigyan ko ng 500 real. Wala. Huwag na sagutin. Wala na akong 500 pambibigay eh. Okay. Reason that hindi siya nag-error is because hindi naman siya a private variable, but this is called a parameter. Parameter variable. Parameter variable is totally different from public variables and private variables. Okay? Buti na wala sumagot. Wala pa naman akong pambayad na 500 ah. Okay, so malinaw ba? Malinaw? O may nalilito pa din? Sorry? Oh. Hindi. Ang ibig kong sabihin, this is a public variable, right? And this is a parameter variable. So we have different types also of variables. We have called parameter variables. This is parameter variables, and this is a public variables and public variables. So on these variables are not conflict with the parameter variable, unless and until I will assign this. I remove that and put that inside on this what I call this one, inside on these actions. Okay, I will say string dot empty, and this will cause you an error. Okay, kasi this is already an access to the top, which is our main variables. Bakit hindi siya ano? About saan ba ako? About, diba? Okay. Bakit hindi siya ano? Dapat oo nga, hindi siya lumalabas. Kasi ito magbagero na to kasi duplicate na to siya with the higher variables. Okay? Now, another thing is what do this one? Parameter variable. Meaning parameter variables, this is used for the parameters. For example, itong about na to is required for the parameter variable. So, i-explain ko rin sa inyo yan. Na-explain ko na sa inyo on last 2 meetings, I believe, or 3 meetings. But I will go into that step by step. Okay. Now, so currently, even though we have removed the variable string enemy at the top, and we use the same inside it on the index, I would expect the same result as before. So let's see. So I got the Salvador. So if I go into about, so about, so I have enemy. So and this is a context. So I would say about, and there's no value for about. See? Because kung ilalagyan ko to ng parameter, we say about NMA is equal to Rene, you will find Rene here. Okay? Yung pagkakaiba. So, NMA was assigned on the parameter. This is called parameter variable at the top. Now, the other one is a public variable or private variable. Okay? Clear? Clear pa sa malinaw? Yo guys, huwag kayong mahiya. Magsabi lang kayo kung nalilito na kayo para ma-explain ko pa. Ano? Nakakatulog na ata mga estudyante ko. Okay, so there are multiple types of declarations of variables. So, and also declaration and implementation. Now, I would say let's create for data time or data time variables. So I would say data time DTA is equal to system dot data time dot now and close. So again, this is exactly the same on our implementation of variables. Huwag kayong malito. Again, as I mentioned, there are a lot types of data types that you can use too. And another one of this is data time. This is called another variable. So this is a variable type, and this is the variable name, and this is the instance. Now I would say that give me a date and time now for this variable. So I would say let's create NMA and put NMA as the data type of what do you call this one? This NMA. The value ng NMA hindi siya pangalan ngayon, but instead the date and the time. Now this will not be compatible. Reason that this is a data time, and while this one is a string. So to get that, you need to convert one of this into para pwede siya nagpakasal, di ba? Kasi parang sa Christian, hindi ka naman pwede ipakasal na Muslim saka Christian at the same time, di ba? Kailan I don't know if this is the case, but para sa palagay ko lang, so hindi ka pwede ikasal sa Christian kung one of you is non-Christian like Muslim ka. At the same time, kung Muslim ka, hindi ka pwede ikasal na ang asawa mo is Christian. So, if someone should convert into another type. So, I would say I want to convert this DTA into string. So, I would say to string. This means that I converted date time into string. Okay? So if I run this, I would expect the date and the time of the system currently. Hopefully it is true. Yeah, it give me what I am expected to. So I have here the month, day, year, and time. The last time that has been executed. Now, if you want to have the lifetime that is changing every seconds, that also works. Okay? There are so many ways to implement that. Malinaw? Okay, so we still have, sorry? Mukhang sinasabi mo, buddy, di mo talaga naintindihan na, nag-nosebleed ka na rin ah. O, umayos ka kasi ikaw lang inaasahan ni Ma'am Rosalyn. Baka paano ka nga naman daw magtuturo kung tuturuan ka pa rin niya, 'di ba? Mahirap yung gano'n. 'Di ba, Ma'am Rosalyn? Oh, 'yun. 'Yun naman pala. Dapat gano'n tayo, buddy, ah. Dapat dapat lalaking lalaki tayo, okay? Ayos. Okay, so guys, may tanong kayo or nalilito na ba kayo? We still have 10 minutes. Let's do have an open question and answer. Tanong lang, tanong. Huwag mahiya. Kahit na mga anong klaseng tanong, basta related lang sa subject natin. Para at least naintindihan, ang gusto ko lang is, naintindihan nyo, yung naipasok nyo sa utak nyo na, ganito pala, ganito pala. So, I don't want to yung pahapyaw lang na intindihan. Kasi pagdating na sa inyo, sa coding nyo, baka lalo sasakit ang ulo nyo. So, tanong na kayo para at least mamaya, kagawin nyo to. I will not share the codes. I will share only the video and then I will edit some of the line of that video, but I will keep let's say 99% as is to keep you on track that video. Okay? So, walang tanong? So, okay. Now, to do the conversion from DTE to string, you can also pass the format. So, let's say there are different types of format that we can handle for date and time, even for the numbers formatting. Okay, so to do that, you can also like this double quotation. I would start from DD, okay, then dot, then I will say dot. Let's me stop this. Dot 1 2 3 4. This is here, and then I would say time, capital H, meaning this is 24 hours. Or if you want to have it 12 hours, I will say 8H, then then CC, then SS. So on this case, I will say also the default long time, seconds, time, short time, the okay. That's more than enough for me. So I would expect that the format of the date that I wanted to see is the DD MMYY, that format. So if I run this, I should expect the D is the first one, and then month, and then year with the dot format. It is there, right? So it is correct. Now I wanted to make it a bit good looking, so I probably have this like I added this one in each piece, so let me put this one on each one. Refresh. Yeah, I have this here, and if I want this to make this one another color, I would say class takes danger. Okay. So now beautification is again on the views, but the data is on the controller. Sana malinaw sa lahat. Okay. Now beautification again is on the view, and the data or the processing is on the controller. So wala tayong beautification sa controller, guys, ladies. The beautification is on the eye of the beauty. So eye of the beholder pala. Mali pa naman sinasabi ko. Nagutom na ata ako ah. May mapapakape ba dyan? Hindi pa pala ako nakakape, no? Kaya pala. Nakalimutan ko yung importanteng bagay ko sa paggising ng umaga. Si kape. Anyway, guys, so kung papagandahan lang naman ang usapan, view na yan. Pero kung utak naman ang usapan, di controller na yan, di ba? Sa controller na natin yan titirahin. Now, If you want to see what are the formats that available for date, you can go on Mr. Google. Uncle natin yan. So, wag kayong mahiya magtanong. Okay? Magbibigay naman sagot yan eh. So, if you want to have a long date, so I would say T is the long date. Short date is T. This one, capital D is the long date. TT is AM, PM full. DD is a short date. Capital date. So, full date and time. So, I would say if, guys, ano yan, drop down yan. Hindi ko memorize yan. So, on the drop down, you can select what you want. Now, from here, I would expect a long date. I should have Friday, May 7 to 2021, 11:25, 38. So, I still have 5 minutes remaining. Exactly like 4 minutes and 30 somethings or 20 somethings. Okay? Now, mathematical. Wow, mathematical. Nung college ako, hanggat maaari makapag-escapo ng mathematics, no? Um, I just share part of my life. I was not completed the whole year of high school. High school, sorry. High school is 4 years, right? But currently it is 6 years now. But before, yung mga kaedaran ko dyan, kahit na tayong lahat, I think our high school is 4 years, right? I wasn't take the whole 4 years on my high school is because I was able to get top 2 of the exam in high school. From I take that exam in the first year, then I was ranked top 2, so from first year to fourth year ako. So wala akong third year, second year and third year. So when I go on fourth year, the math there is P6, right? I don't have P6. I don't have algebra, and algebra is second year I believe. And then third year is ano bang math ng third year? Geometry? No, wala ako niyan ha. Wala akong algebra and geometry. And I was also joined on the section 1 on that fourth year. So imagine that there are around 15 sections. Nilagay pa nila ako sa section 1. Magaling talaga yung mga professor ko nung high school ko eh. Nangamuti ako pagdating ng ng fourth year. Pero naka-honor naman din nang naka-graduate. Biro lang. Pero sa totoo yan. Okay, so in when it comes to math, I'm not really good in math, but I managed to learn. Then college, I was enrolled actually, officially enrolled as nautical because I was passed in my height and everything. Then suddenly there was a financial issues with my family. So and the scholar that I got is hindi pasok ang nautical. So I was decided to work to enroll for computer science. And I hate computer science during high school. 'Di ba sa high school natin, meron na tayong computer subject sa PE, home economics sa HE. I was taking the computer subject on the maybe first months or 2 months. Tapos ni-drop ko 'yan kasi hindi ko kaya. So lumipat ako ah, ng yung mag-drawing architecture. 'Di ba? Meron din sa HA natin. Iwan ko lang kung makaka-relate kayo sa akin. But we have that, and then I shifted from computer subject or computer HA to architect mag-drawing. So again, I was not expecting that my life will go falls into a developer. So on college, I was not also planned that I need to go as a programmer, but it is a plan by God that I tackle this way of life. So again, being a programmer is not doesn't matter na kailangan ka mag-graduate ng computer science or any computer related courses. Maraming mga galing na programmer na hindi man sila graduate for a computer courses. Okay? So what we'll do is just aralin lang natin. We need to have encouragement and of support, of course. We are here to support you. Anytime you can ask on the group. We will jump into and we will help you. Um, this is just gawin lang natin na this is another achievement that we have done on our lives. Okay? So I believe we are done now. Thank you everyone. And wala naman kayong mga tanong, so napadrama pa tayo tuloy, no? Naisama pa yung live ko, ah. Okay, so thank you everyone and see you next week. Okay?